Hi everyone, this is teacher Karen, and today in this video we're going to see reduced time clauses and clauses stating reasons and conditions. So please pay attention, and I hope you learn a lot with this video that I have created for you. Let's get started with reduced time clauses and clauses stating reasons and conditions. First, we're going to see reduced time clauses using the words before, after, and while. We have an example. After they sang two songs, the performers did a dance. Here we can see that the subject in both clauses is the same, and we have the word after in the beginning, then we have the subject, and then we have the verb, right? So what we do to reduce the clause is that we omit the subject and we use the present participle. Remember, present participle of the verb. So we say, instead of saying after they sang two songs, we say after singing two songs, the performers did a dance. Now, it becomes a phrase because in the first part the subject is not there. That's why we can't say that we have two clauses. Another example. Before he answered the phone, he grabbed a pencil and notepad. We have two clauses here, right? Now, we can omit the subject because the subject is the same in both clauses. And we can use the present participle of answer, which is answering. So before answering the phone, he grabbed a pencil and notepad. And last but not least, we have this. While I take my lunch break at work, I often sneak a 5-minute nap. Here we can see two clauses in which the subject is the same in both clauses. So we can omit the subject in first part, after a while, right? And we use the present participle of take, which is taking. While taking my lunch break at work, often sneak a 5-minute nap. So remember that there are other words that you can use to make reduced time clauses, but we're going to focus today on after, before, and while. And remember that you can omit them always if the subject in both clauses are the same. Now, if the subjects are different in the clauses, then you can't do this. This is just for two clauses that have the same subject. And remember that you use the present participle of the verb. Now, we're also going to see clauses stating reasons and conditions. So to state a reason, we can use considering that. To state a condition, we can use even if, as long as, unless, only if, and we also can use just in case, but for those conditions that are very unlikely to happen. So, the most common word to express a reason in English is the word because. I'm lucky I can get by on 6 hours of sleep because most people need 8. But you can also use considering that. I'm lucky I can get by on 6 hours of sleep considering that most people need 8. That's very basic, very simple. All you need to do is substitute because for considering that to express a reason. Now, those clauses stating conditions, we're going to see them now. The most common word used to express a condition is the word if. So I can get by on 5 hours of sleep if I take a nap during the day. But remember, we can use even if. I can get by on 5 hours of sleep even if I don't take a nap during the day. Or we can say, I can get by on 5 hours of sleep as long as I take a nap during the day. I can get by on 5 hours of sleep only if I take a nap during the day. And unless I take a nap during the day, I can't get by on 5 hours of sleep. All of these words express or introduce a condition, but they have a little variation in the meaning. If only express the condition, right? Now, even if I can get by on 5 hours of sleep, even if I don't take a nap during the day, that means that I don't take a nap during the day doesn't affect that I can handle myself with 5 hours of sleep the night before. So even if states a condition that does not influence the main clause. Now, if I say, I can get by on 5 hours of sleep as long as I take a nap during the day, means that it's very important for me to take a nap during the day, or I'll probably be dead in the afternoon, maybe after lunch. So this, when you use as long as, the condition on which the main, is to express that the condition on which the main clause depends. Now, if I say I can get by on 5 hours of sleep only if I take a nap during the day, it introduces a condition that must be met for the main clause to be true. Like, it's very crucial for me to take a nap during the day because I'll probably fall asleep at work if I slept 5 hours last night. And last but not least, unless I take a nap during the day, I can't get by on 5 hours of sleep. So if I don't take a nap during that day, it won't be possible for me to handle myself well during the day if I slept 5 hours only last night. It's so it basically introduces a condition that must be met for the main clause to be true. I hope it served your purpose of understanding better reduced time clauses and clauses stating reasons and conditions. And remember that it is very important to learn these words and the proper use of them because we're talking about clauses, and most of them introduce dependent clauses. And as William Safire said once, a dependent clause is like a dependent child, incapable of standing on its own but able to cause a lot of trouble. If you don't know exactly like how to use them, you can be misunderstood, and that's not what you want. I bet that's not what you want. So thank you very much for your time and your attention, and see you next time.